Well. Aren't we all falling down a well? I know I am. And eventually, we all will fall down the well. But anyway, I am Dapper Ninja. And this is Wulfrik the Wanderer. It's actually still working. What do you know? As we all know, the old Icket Claw didn't continue working, which was a real annoyance, but what do you do? Now, I just need to do some thumbnail stuff with this. Always wants to be a bit slow. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Looks like it's all working now. Good. All that stuff's updated. That's on the right stuff. And all says good things that I want it to. Excellent. There we are. So we are back with Wulfrik the Wanderer. And we're going to see if we can continue to beat down some ogres. They're not too bad at avoiding a proper beatdown though, so we'll see how we go. We shall see. But still, the end turns take a while. Even though I can't see most things. Oh, come on. Let's have a look. We will accept the less armor.
Where's my next quarry? Done and
Can you reach this? No, you cannot. That's not very good. Apparently they had a rebellion recently, though. That's is good for us. Alright, they will just have to deal with that. We will deal with giving you some more skin wolves. What else do we have? Anything good? Technically Marauder champions are, but 223 versus 248. Still going to go skin wolves. I've got as many of the skin wolf heroes as I can have at the moment, so that's a bit of a bugger there. Let's see. Bay of Quietude. I like a bit of quietude. Should I put another skin wolf building there, or should I work on some more other things? Now that'll get me Bale Fiends, but I'm still, that's like, this is a minor settlement, so it's not going to actually get me Bale Fiends here. This is good, but it's only armies in the region. Boom, boom. A little bit of income, a little bit of growth. Here's another Shaman Sorcerer, and I could do with another Shaman Sorcerer, I think. Or have I already maxed that out? Let's see, got 2 Skin Wolves. Yeah, let's build a Shaman Sorcerer building. So we'll go with that. That's they do control as well. That's fine. Yep, that looks fine. What are you doing? That's where I'm getting them from. Yep. Not really a lot I can do there. They are going to destroy this. It is a bummer. It is a bummer, but is what it is. We're going to destroy this. So, you know, all evens out in the end. I'd like to do a challenge, but I do want to get Wulfrik some more stuff before I do that. Doesn't look like a particularly bad what? So he went there. He kind of looked at the at my town, and then ran away. That seems weird. That seems very weird. I don't understand at all. Zero understanding on that one. What the fuck? Why would you do a thing like that? Why? Why? Oh well. Oh well. It's fine. We'll just have to kill him. Just have to kill him. Just have to kill him to make up for it. But it's all good. It is my jump off point just there. So our other army will head that to that point as well, I think. And we will see what we can work out. See if we can cause some destruction. We do have a town to attack though, so that's good. And we'll be able to do that after this end turn. I'll probably even fight it manually for reasons that are just, I just want to fight at least a manual battle. Because I just want to. I want to. It's good. More melee defense for our skin wolves. Recruitment cost is lowered for them as well. That's for beasts. I'm not too concerned. Though that'll unlock level 3 monster hunts. That's level 1. Where do I actually unlock level 2? Okay, so I've got to do these ones to unlock the monster hunts. So we'll do that for now.
The eternal challenger.
You're going to attack Wreck of the something something. Let's have a look at what the terrain has. Alright then. Not much. Not much terrain at all. Not much. We'll just have to crush them. Simple, simple, simple. No other way for it. No other way for it. What do we have? So they've got a couple of shooting units. Nothing too devastating by the look of it. So let's just get this all set up. You can be behind. Oh no, you've got a chariot. You'll be fine, maybe.
Wulfrik the Wanderer.
Oh, you guys up the front here. You can be off to the side there. That's cool. And let's go. So this lot is probably going to power ahead a bit. So what we'll do is we'll get them. What do we got? Ogre balls, ogre balls. See if we can get them through there. Divert them like so. You can go off that way. How are you all doing? You're all doing alright. Throw that down there. Go after them, please. Yeah, that's all alright. All this stuff in the center is getting destroyed. I'll grab this lot. Go there. Actually, you three, you go after them. The rest of you do that. Yep, that's fine. You lot go after them. Oh, we've got some of them firing there, right? Okay. If you can go do some chasing down, please. You guys as well. And you. There we go. That really was a battle not worth fighting. Don't have any healing stuff, so we won't worry about any of that. There we go. 3 losses. Probably 3 more losses than we should have had. Can't even see where they were from. But oh well, that's fine. Unsurprisingly, the Iron Guts did a couple of kills, and so did one of the units of Ogre Bulls. Iron Guts is not that surprising. They're a more elite Ogre unit, so that's fine, I guess. Makes sense. Makes sense. But yes, yes. We're going to sack it first, so that I can get that.
To the 4 corners.
Go into that state. We will burn it down in the next turn. There you go. So it was one of those units that lost somebody. Let's see. So Wulfrik the Wanderer. We've got your red line done. We've got that. Let's see. Upkeep minus 15% is probably a really good one. Don't need that. Yeah, I'll go with the minus 15% upkeep to lower the upkeep of everything in his army again. Lower the better. All buildings like a region, that's fine. Final transmutation, yeah, we'll go with final transmutation and upgrade that. So I'll probably use that a little bit. Yep, you get more melee defense, and so do you.
I am the Wanderer.
You get melee defense as well. Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Still don't know why they didn't go for that, but whatever.
The crow directs me.
The crow directs me. We can start heading out that way. Don't see any cool islands or anything, so... what would you like? Let's see, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. And we'll go with that. And we'll upgrade that. Yes, I think that looks pretty good. And that'll get us some more skin wolves, some more shaman sorcerers. That's right, we're going for Gift of the Crow at the moment. Which is this one? Yes. 12 points in that so far. And we will have more victories over ogres. Let's see how we go. They're heading back. Oh. What are they going to do? Are they going to come and fight me as well? I don't mind if they do. I suppose, then again, it depends on what kind of force they actually have. Whether or not I actually mind. Because, you know, they could have a good amount of force and then I'm going to get crunched. It might not be too bad for Wulfrik, because then I can just rebuild his army from scratch. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Where we are here, we're mostly just going to be fighting and killing, so... we'll see how that goes. Clan Carrion. Feel like you can just wander through my lands, do you? Filthy bastards. I see what they're doing. I see what they're doing. I don't really see what they're doing. They are attritioning though, which is nice. So, but for now, we'll continue our assault on the ogres because reasons. Did they declare war on me or did I declare war on them? Can't remember now. I don't know. I blame them for starting the war anyway. It must have been them that started it. We'll take that this time. Ooh, potion of healing, that's actually not bad. Raise for the crow. To hold. Oh no. How terrible. That's actually good. He's now got a potion of healing. Yeah, we'll put him into raiding stance because he at least then won't lose anything. You've got a while before you'll be going up, so sorry about that.
Undeniable.
Skiller. 12 for that. I don't think he's actually got anything that buffs troops other than... Oh no, he does. He's got that one. Frenzy and that for skin wolves. Yeah, that's actually... They're actually pretty good things to have. Let's see. Do I want more skin wolf build? Yeah, screw it. Upgrade that one. Yeah, looks pretty good. I am curious about, because I've never actually done any of the monster hunts, so I don't even know how they work. So I'm curious about that. I kind of want to skin wolferize my armies a little bit more before I do. Well, when I say my armies, what I mean is Wulfrik's army. Just Wulfrik's army is fine. To skin wolferize. It isn't really a word, it's more of a vibe. More of a vibe. Ear is very itchy. I think I wear headsets too much. I wear a headset when I'm doing this. I wear a headset at work. They're two different headsets, but I'm basically always wearing one. I wonder who they're fighting. Because they're like some pretty decent armies. Uses them, aversion. Oh, they've got an aversion to me, but it's not a huge one. But I do wonder who they're actually fighting there. I don't know who it is. YouTube thing seems to be having some troubles with whatever it's doing. I don't know. Why is it? Population surpass for the Bay of Quietude. It's always nice to have some quietude. Especially just before the massive war. That way you can think about what you're going to do with your profits after you've done killing everyone. We'll go with that. And we'll upgrade you. There we go. That looks good. You're going to head this way some more.
Where's my next?
Get you onto a boat stance. Let's see what we can find. He's still approaching there. That's good. Is there much I can do here? Probably not. Determined, Diabolic Splendor, uncompromising. It's not too bad. Don't have any of my Shaman Sorcerer buildings yet.
A challenge?
Let's have a look at what we can do with you. So you've got a potion of healing now. You've got a Marauder's loot bag. Come from rating plus 10 speed. Plus 10%. It's just got that at the moment. That's actually not very good. Marauder's loot bag looks like it might be better, but it's hard to say at the moment. It's got giant blade, which is good, but I do want better. Let's have a look, actually quick look here. What is any of these is actually an armor thing? Doesn't really looks like any of them are. That looks pretty cool though. I thought Wulfrik really needs a bombardment. Once Niels the Spawn Tamer arrives, we might actually transfer a bunch of his skin wolves into Wulfrik's army. And possibly even then send him back. Just swap out the remainder. Or we can put him into a recruiting stance thingy so that we can do global stuff and bring out thingies that are global. Yeah. Or some kind of sentence like that. If only my brain would not shut down so much. It's really annoying.
Choose your words carefully, or I shall choose my blade.
Sorry, just 1 second. Alright, so you want military access. We've got a couple of treaties with you. You may as well have it. It's a little bit of money, but probably not really enough, but that's okay. Wreck of the Sacramento. Sacramento wine? Ooh. But yeah, so I mostly want Wulfrik's army really just to be skin wolves. I think that'll be a good way of doing it. Just to see how it goes. So far, he's doing pretty well. So with the recent technology, I should actually check to see what their stats are in his army now. They are. If we go look at you're only rank 4. Yeah, they've got some pretty good stats now. So we look at his who are rank 0. They're nowhere near as good.
No escape.
Alright, Wulfrik goes up here. You'll come along. We'll hand over some skin wolves. We'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'm going to keep the Marauder Champion, so we'll just hand over 4. So we'll swap 4 around.
Champions fall.
That's good.
Yes.
Tribesmen, gather.
We'll keep you two near each other. Let's see. There's some building we can do, but we're probably should save my little coinages at the moment. So fire. Oh, he's stupid. That's good. Sneaky, hero action success chance. Yeah. Don't actually really like any of these those, so we're not going to worry about those. Cold void, piercing. So that unlocks that. Ancient Chaos Dragon scale. It's tempting, but no, not yet. Not just yet. Not just yet. We'll see. We'll see. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get to that one. But Wulfrik must still wander for the moment before he goes on a hunt. Where will he wander? Who knows? Will I do the wandering? Probably not. I don't really like, getting up and doing things. It's all too difficult. All too difficult. What was I doing? Going through an end turn. It's all very exciting. Let's see. I just need to check something over here. All right. I should actually see who they're at war with. Because whoever they're at war with, I'll be upsetting them by being friends with this bunch of Skaven. Because they never like it when you're friends with Skaven. They're very rude about it, It's like, come on, guys. We can all be friends here. It's not a problem. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be friends here and be killed by me. It's good. Let's see. We want you to land here-ish. Same with you. And we're going to set you up to... Oh, you can actually just go. Alright, we'll do that then. Alright, let's see. There's quite a few ogres there. Those iron guts would be a bit nasty, but most of it's not too bad. That giant could be a bit of a menace. Armor piercing, I think we'll chuck that on one of our skin wolves. Let's have a look. We've got a pretty open battlefield. Basically, they can't do anything there, so we've got a good amount of the battlefield we can use. So let's just fight it. Let's just fight them. Get into fighting. Do some destruction. Our entire army, except for the Marauder Champions, is quite quick. We'll be able to get across the battlefield rather fast. Their shooting with these guys is also pretty minimal. So I'm not really concerned about that. But yeah, the Marauder Champions will be definitely the slow bunch here. Let's see. So we'll actually put the Marauders and you over there. You're going to take the 4. You guys are going to come up behind them. And you two are going to bring up the rear. So let's get ourselves down the guts of them. So I reckon that's probably the best way to do things. See, this is alright. They've got their Noblars up the front. Well, we're going to do a bit of this, because what we'll be able to do is absolutely destroy their Noblars. You lot are going to go in the middle and go for the Iron Fists. You lot just go into the center as well. Let's see what we can do. Let's go for them at the moment. That's good. Buff everything in range over here. Good, good. We'll get you guys actually to reinforce this side. This looks like our weakest side at the moment. Where are you? Get you a bit further in. You drop a bit of that. How are things looking over here? Not too great. We've only got 2 units against a lot of their force over here. let's get you two to reinforce over there. Let's have a bit of a long ship thing go through here-ish. How are things looking over here? Not too bad. Oh, they've hit over here with their saber tusk packs. Interesting. Alright, you lot, let's get you over this way, where you can destroy a bunch of stuff over there. Converge on those iron guts, please. You guys go there. Let's see. Let's give him a bit of that action. Wulfrik, I want you to come back here and fight him, though. Yeah, that unit's going to go down pretty quickly. Let's flank this lot here because we've got a bit of problems over here. That looks pretty good. Skiller, you head that way. Who are you? You're one of the Skin Wolf champion-y fellas. I'll get you over this way as well, please. Ogre Bulls. Look like they could do with a bit of a fighting. Chaos Marauders. Let's get you getting in here as well. Skiller's doing alright there. What can we do with you? Head that way a bit. That flank looks like it's coming down pretty hard. You join that lot in fighting those iron guts. How's he doing? Pretty well. How's he doing? Not too great. Just let him use that. How are things? Yep, that's all breaking now. Let's converge a bit on him. Giants now breaking. That's breaking. That's good. You lot go for them now. Go that way, actually. I want you to go after him, please. Where are these two? Yep. Oh, looks like we've broken them, though. Looks like a good break there. Now, we should have actual horrible regeneration, I think. I think we've got that now. I want to actually see. So they've only got 9 at the moment. May as well get them doing some more killing. No, they're not actually gaining. Okay. That's a bummer. I was hoping I thought I had horrible regeneration. Obviously I don't. Oh well. That's alright. 74 losses. Skin Wolves, of course, all did quite well. Racking up hundreds of kills. One of the units got pretty dumpstered, but that'll happen. Wulfrik himself took a fair bit of damage fighting that giant, but oh well. Looks like their gut magic guy did a little bit of damage. I think gut magic. He might have actually been a Heavens caster. So, but the Skin Wolves did alright. More chevrons for them. More leveling them up. Better they'll get. More destruction they'll do. You know, etc., etc. That's good. Decisive victory. We're just going to sack it for now. And, ooh, he's now on his War Mammoth, which is nuts. We'll have both of them raiding, which means our profits go well up. We'll burn that down in the next turn. He's now got his Mammoth, so that's good. Casualty replenishment rate for this Lord, 50%, yeah, upgrade. Champions, yeah, and give him perfect figure. That sounds good. And we'll give him this one as well. That enemy leadership -5 for the local region's really good. Very handy. Let's see, I'm actually going to go scouting because extra magic item drop, always good.
Wulfrik.
You guys, you can have hard to hit and melee attack for both of you.
I am the wanderer.
You can have some more melee defense and you can get slaughter as well. Once we get to level 12, we just start on this stuff. Because that just makes him pretty awesome. We'll do the same thing I did with the other one. So buffing their armor, and one will buff the armor and one will buff their assault capabilities. We have some more gold, which is good. So let's spend it all. Yep, that's good. We're going to go for this one because I want the Fimir. And what else is good? Casualty replenishment rate. Only when you're in this territory, though. We'll go for that one. Yes. Yes. Indeed. Indeed. Go for that as well. So we can get more skin wolves now, and we can get another one of them, but I'm out of cash. Somebody spent all my money. It might have been me. So we've made nice inroads here. Wulfrik himself, his army, got a little bit beaten up in that last fight, but overall he's still kicking. So we're not doing too badly. Not doing too badly. I think now that he's on a war mammoth, probably want to increase his speed a bit more though. So I think the war mammoths are relatively slow, but he's super tanky when he's on his war mammoth. So, and since he's got the got a potion of healing, that helps a lot too. Excuse me. So there was still another ogre army getting about somewhere here as well. I don't know where it's buggered off to. I'd kind of like to know. But oh well. It's alright. I'm sure I'll find it eventually. So we'll burn this town to the ground, because that's always the best thing to do. We'll burn it down. Since these are red territories, I don't think that there's, to me, I don't think there's any point in keeping them. So it's kind of the perfect raising area. So, and I even want to encourage my enemies to retake the towns so that I can then raise them again. Because that just seems like a good plan. If we eventually get through here. Research 8 technologies. We get the Berserker headband. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Fimir hammer. Yeah, that's alright. Oh yes, we're going. I want the monster hunts. I'll grab all of those. Alright, let's see. What is his speed? 56, which does make him slower than them. Their speed's 75. So we do want to try and... So we'll get rid of that and we'll give him the... That. It's only 10%, but it's still better than nothing to keep him a little bit sped up. That's really good as well, though, and that'll be really good for his melee defense, but... actually, would that actually be worth it? His melee attack and that's really slow, really bad on this thing. Oh well. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes anyway. What's the worst that could happen? I actually really need to get him this sort of speaking's just not my thing. Sword of Torgold. Need to get him that, because that's really good.
Speak.
It just sounds like he's ordering a dog around. That's a bit rude.
Yes.
Alright.
Done.
You come a bit closer, if you know.
To the
Can't
four
get him
corners.
closer at the moment. You get closer. I want to get the other army involved, just so that it can... Wait, are you good? Not breaking? No. Just so that he can get some experience. As he didn't get any from that last battle. So a little bit of experience for him's good. And this is good for chevrons for all of our skin wolves as well, of course. We sacked it last time, so we raise it for the crow. Control -3. Enemy leadership -3. That's good. How are we doing there? 24.
Overrun the world.
We change that to that.
My challenge.
Same with that. And now we've got to find where the next towns are.
Masters, yes.
Army spam towards Altdorf. Okay. I don't know. Having a bit of fun against the ogres at the moment. Altdorf's actually a long distance away because I'm using the old world mod. So Altdorf is like way over here. It's like half the world away. Very difficult on the old world mod.
No escape.
Very difficult. What was I going to do? Let's go with final transmutation full for him.
What?
We're going to keep giving you slaughter because we want to get him the physical resistance as well. So that he will last a bit longer. Our Marauder Chieftains aren't actually that great, to be honest, but he'll get there, He does need to replenish. Let's have a look what we can build, though. Nothing. Absolutely nothing, apparently. I would like to get a mage, though. If only there was one with a good... Yeah, melee +6, yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Fleet-footed. We'll get him heading that direction. So that flying monster, I'm pretty sure, is just a regiment of renown. Might have to do that. But I've got my skin wolves, so we'll get there. We'll get to the enemy. We'll crush them. I get the feeling the 1,000 Moors are going to want to fight me as well. So we'll see how that goes. See how that goes for them more than anything else. They might have a lot of monsters though, but we'll see. We shall see. Ye shall see. Well, I still forgot to see who those Skaven are actually at war with, didn't I? That's no good. That's no good. Always forgetting something. Always forgetting something. This is why I'll only ever be a good Total War player, not a great one. There's always something that just skips out on me. Alright, so now I need to go hunting for more ogre settlements to play with. Need to find out if there are more ogre settlements here. How many more ogre settlements do they have? Ooh, Isla Islander estrogen. It's got a thing. It's good. Are you saving? Oh, you can do it. Yeah, see, that's Dreadfleet. You can just see from the little bit of pink there. I think this might be Dreadfleet as well, because you can actually see just a little bit of pink there. Let's see how many settlements the ogres do have. Alright, so they've got settlements up that way, up here. Okay. So that's the direction we should go then.
The crow directs me. Accepted.
Undefeated.
That's how we work out what direction we should go. Where are your settlements, ogres? There's Scraggy. What I should have done is made sure I could still get into a stance where he can actually replenish. Oh, it's alright. You head there. You get upgraded. We'll upgrade you as well while we're going. That's all doing okay. That's actually very close to being able to get upgraded as well, which is good. I can get more of them, but I want a better thingy. And it sounds like the wife is having some troubles with a cat that is going mental. Judging by the sigh that she just let off, it's definitely a cat going mental.
Who's next?
Okay, so that might be a settlement just there. I can see that there's something on this island, but I can't see what.
Take what's theirs.
If I go into that stance, I can get him up
The
here.
eagle guides me.
So I'll do that.
The eternal challenger.
Yep. That looks alright. I do need to do some replenishing though as well. Do need to get some replenishment in. Really? You're going to come and attack me? That's unwise, don't you think? Wow, that is a lot of giants that he has. Okay, so Wulfrik is actually going to be the reinforcements here. I kind of want to make him come to me because he's actually got a bunch of lead belchers. Lead belchers are super dangerous. Let's have a look. That's actually a really good spot for us to utilize to avoid getting shot up too much. The other option, of course, is if I auto-resolve it, I literally lose... Oh, I lose one unit. It's a little bit damaged. Could actually be worth it, to be honest. Let's go. Let's do that. So that gets rid of Scrag. I lose one unit. I get lots of cash, lots of experience. Lots and lots of treasury, and they lose basically everything. That wipes those armies out. Of course, does mean I need to replenish now. Didn't think of that. God damn it. Oh, Hellfire. This one's actually Green Island as well. That's cool. So I can set up a little colony here. Isn't that good? Always good to be able to set up colony. That's what we want. It's definitely what we want. Most definitely. Let's see. We'll see though. Ah, clicking weird things. I don't know. Struggles a little bit sometimes with these mods. Sometimes. really shouldn't struggle. It's not like my computer is, you know, sort of a pussyfoot of a beast itself. So I don't know. It struggles about as much as it did when it still had a 1080 Ti. Now it's a 3080 Ti. So I don't know. I don't know. Seems strange. But oh. Now, so what we should do is, so miscast chance, that's for his army, that's good. Excellent. Speed skin wolves and melee attack skin wolves for his army. His army! Laws of savagery, armored skin wolves, yep. Alright, so that...
To the four corners.
That little ancillary is going to go into this army. More speed and melee attack for skin wolves. Oh, yes. That's going here.
Okay.
Alright, you're going to head that way. You're going to do some replenishing. He's got a full army there, and there's giants in it.
Embarking.
That looks bad. Bad for us.
On the prowl.
We're going to
Yes.
pull back a little bit. Shit. Oh dear. I should try and get some more skin wolves. Probably. That's...
I'm the one in charge round
Look at
here.
that. Fucking 5 giants in that army.
Bring death.
That's gonna be a problem. You know what we should do? Should get even further away. So that we can do our replenishing. So he's going to go all the way out there. He's going to go into the water. No, he's not going to go into the water, apparently.
I'll handle it.
We'll put him back into raiding stance anyway. Okay. He can get some replenishment in.
Yes.
Still, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, maybe. Let's give you a... Let's give you that buff. Do I want to go for his blue line or this line? I actually think I should probably go... Yeah, we'll get him some more melee defense for the moment. Did we get you some good anything? What save +5? I'd rather keep that. Let's actually change that over to that. Armor of silvered steel. Terrible.
A challenge?
Still only level 19, so sorry, buddy. You're still not going to get any.
Where's
In
my
that, see if we can
next
get some more good stuff. Take those and Foe Seeker.
one? Speak.
There we go.
Fear me.
You can. That and will give you speed.
Dominate.
Okay. That, we're going to give you, you've got the skin wolves in your army, so you get that. Speed, I think I should probably give him regeneration. Yeah, we'll go with that as well, so... Okay, so eventually he'll be on a war mammoth as well. You get that. All that hard to hit. Same sort of thing for you. That's good. He's a ways away. Upgrade that. Upgrade this. Yeah, this will get us fucking Fimir. Fimir with great weapons would be better, but Fimir still good. That's all of the buildings I could do. Yes.
Fine.
Yeah, we need to get him there. Wulfrik is actually in a really bad spot at the moment. Neil's spawn tamer's looking alright, but
No one tells a
Wulfrik
tyrant
might
what
have
to
some
do.
troubles. I say might. What I mean is definitely will.
I am the one.
He's still got a lot of health though. 7,800, even though he's on half health. So we'll see what we can do. See what we can do if they come a fighting us. Which they probably will. I reckon they probably will. But we shall see. We shall see. They can bring their fights, and we will fight them. Better than running, I think, in this case. But we shall see. Shall see what they do. Eventually. Maybe. Very much maybe. I don't know. Leviathan Island. Ah, see, this is actually green territory for me as well. So those other ones were probably red territory for them.
I'd usually negotiate with my sword.
I didn't see who these guys are. So Cult of Sotek and Carcassonne. No, we're not going to give you a thingy. Hello, Mr. Random, also known as Mortit. I'm doing fairly well. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm pretty much just streaming for fun. I just enjoy it. That's all. Doing pretty well. So, oh yeah. Yeah. I just do it for a bit of fun. It'd be nice to do from a job, but, you know, you can tell by the actual numbers that I have watching and that sort of stuff, and the amount of people subscribed that I do not do it for money. Because there is no way I get money out of this. Oh, okay. They didn't actually come for him.
Good. An
So that was cool.
unstoppable force.
Alright,
The
you'll
tribe consents.
go up here and you will hand off one of your skin wolf units. There we go. And you'll actually...
Okay.
We'll put you both into that stance so that they replenish. Oh, cheers. Thanks for that. You know, it's good to have more people watching. Always nice to have more people watching. Let's see. You need to get closer to my armies.
Only what I listen to is me.
Well, the only one he listens to... Oh, wait, is that a camp? That is a camp. That's why that didn't... I should have paid just a teeny tiny bit more attention there. I would have realised that that was a camp. And I didn't actually have to worry about it coming and attacking me. Camps can't move in that sort of fashion. We can still get more shaman sorcerers. Phlegmatic one. No, none of those are that interesting. How are you? How are you? 1 turn, 3 turns for that, and we'll get the Fimir then. I think the Bale Fiends are actually pretty good if I remember correctly. What's the stats? Oh, they're not really that good in a fight, but the Shadow Casters are really good. I do like the Shadow Casters a lot. Norscan Giants. Maybe when this guy hits 5, I can get up to War Mammoths then. Yes, War Mammoths would be nice. War Mammoths would be very nice. Do you like me enough for a trade agreement yet? The answer is no. No, you don't. You don't like me at all, so I'll probably end up with war with you when I'm done trying to give the ogres a beating. Don't know how well that's going to go, though. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. See what happens. 1,000 Moors is just getting stronger and stronger, and that's actually very concerning at the moment. I get the feeling they're going to cause me a huge amount of trouble in the not too distant future. Could even be a good idea to start causing them trouble preemptively. If I can get to a point where I can sustain even more armies. More armies would be good, so I'm going to occupy these green territories over in these islands that the ogres currently have. And if I can get all that sorted, then I might be able to head back and start just sort of wrecking the Dark Elves as well, before they can mount a decent fight back against me. Maybe. Difficulty-wise, I'm on Legendary difficulty, and this is the Old World campaign mod. So, yeah, this is Legendary difficulty Iron Man mode. I don't have a crisis or anything, just because I don't know how well the crisis would work with the mod. Is there actually a way to show it? I don't think there is. But yeah, it's actually, if I go into the load screen, you can see here it's in Iron Man mode and Legendary difficulty. So, yeah.
Harbinger of war.
Alright, let's see. I'm actually going to try out I haven't played the SFO for quite a while, so I want to give that a crack as well. We still need more replenishment here, so I don't actually want to take on that encampment yet. So let's go over to the Hellfish Isle, because they don't actually have a lot of military presence, so head over to this one. We can occupy over here, and that will help us replenish over here. Let's see. Let's give that to the Marauder Champions. It's funny because it's kind of the way I've been playing for because I've been doing the legendary stuff for so long now. I'm just kind of used to it, so I don't even know what the other difficulties are like anymore. So, which is, I'm not like bragging. Oh, I'm really good at the game. It's just, yeah, I don't remember what the other modes are like anymore. It's just kind of how I've been doing it. So, oh, so that's actually red territory and that's red territory. So I'll still blow those up. But these ones are worth occupying. This one and Leviathan Island there. So he can replenish there, make money off that. He'll replenish here pretty well. We've got a few pretty good ones. But yeah, I'm just kind of used to this way of playing it now. I don't know. It's weird. What do we got? So we're making 2,300. Yep, still nothing good there. Might actually start up one of these. I haven't actually done one of these. Actually, no. I get Wulfrik replenished and then I'll start it up. It's probably a better idea to actually,
The eternal challenger.
be replenished first. What do we get from this? Bonus versus large from Marauder Hunters. Yeah, that doesn't really do too much for me. What do my other ones do? Because I've got that, which is just Marauder units. That is... it lowers my attrition. Yes. I've got to do Wulfrik's sword as well. Because Torgold's a pretty good weapon, so...
I've little time for talking. but much time.
Oh, what's wrong, Scrag? Are you worried? Yeah, I have played from Warhammer 1. I didn't play Warhammer 1 anywhere near as much as I played Warhammer 2 and Warhammer 3, though. At the moment, Warhammer 2 is easily the one I've got the most hours in. I think that I've got about 3,000 hours or something into Warhammer 2, and I'm at about 2,000 hours now in Warhammer 3. I've really eaten away a lot of my life playing. So I've been playing like Total War games themselves. I played the very first Total War. See, and now I've forgotten what it's called, and which makes it seem like I never played it. The Total War Samurai one, the one that released way back in 2000. Oh my god. My brain just suddenly turns to mush as soon as I try to... Shogun Total War. The first Shogun Total War. So I actually played that as well, and like I really liked playing... Probably my favourite before the Warhammer series was the Medieval 2, which was really good. But again, I haven't actually gone back to play any of the older ones in ages now, years and years. Alright, what do we got? Allegiance to the Gods should be at 24, I think. Yeah, 24 for that one. So I do want to get that up. He's got like a little tiny bit of damage to his army at the moment. We can't quite make that. So we'll bring him over here. And they can both do a bit of raiding over here. And a bit closer so that we can fight all of this. And those, yeah, those giants are going to be nasty. There's so many giants. Jeez. Alright. Castello de Estrogen. We'll upgrade all of you. And what does this one do? Come 50 medicinal plants. Yeah, that's alright. Chuck that in. That'll give us some more of that sort of income. Lots of skin wolf buildings. Not a lot happening at the moment. It's very just trying to set up for the next big strike. It's got to be a pretty big one too. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to bring him into the armies as well. Get me my second sorcerer. Get him involved. He needs it. Needs it. More sorcerer's power means more destruction. 1,000 more. They've got less power than I expected now. It looks like they might have lost some armies. Excuse me. Oh. Drink too much water while I'm playing, and it gives me the hiccups sometimes. Shocking person I am. There's so many cables around here. What's going on? It's like they're breeding. Uh-oh. And now the wife's death machine is looking at me. Some sort of mutant furry bundle of knives. Oh, we've got so more ogres here. Okay, cool. I'm not going to trade with you because I think I'm probably going to hit you guys next. And your territory is green territory, so I think I want your territory. So I'm not going to make friends with you. Not friends with you, ogres. I want your housing estates. I'm gonna take your ogre mounds for myself. Throw away the piles of excrement and attempt to build some sort of shoddy shanty town there instead. Oh, I think that's a good idea. Some of this looks like it's green territory as well, so you know, it's this nice little area to set up my little pirate haven in. Alright. Saving. So what does he have now? Hopefully not more giants and not more lead belchers. Mostly, hopefully not more lead belchers, honestly. Lead belchers, terrifying units. Alright. Let's see. So if we actually attack... I think I'll actually go for the... If I go for the camp... I think that will actually give me... Really? Really? Oh, jeez, it'd kill almost all my army if I did that. But... Oh, actually, no, we'll have to pull back for the moment, because I need to get him in... Because I want him in the battle as well.
Bloodthirsty.
Alright, so you come up as well. There we go, that's better. That will also give me better odds for the fight. So technically I could auto-resolve it now, but I'm not going to do that. So this kind of encampment, this should actually be pretty good. We want to avoid getting shot at too much by the lead belchers though. Them, I think we want to concentrate a bit of magic on. If we can. I think that'll be the best option. Either magic or get them into melee. Because lead belchers are just going to ruin it. Yeah, I could siege the settlement, but I kind of want to do it all in one big battle because I'm a bit insane and think that's a good idea. So if I do all this in one big battle, then I can get rid of the encampment and yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I'm going to do it this way. It's tactically a bad idea. Let's see if I can do it anyway. I am going to come in, so their reinforcements are going to come in here from the south. So I'm going to actually try and attack them in the north, probably. Yeah, what's a little bit of insanity? It'll be fine. So actually, this is probably a good place to come in. So they're coming in there. They're going to come in from the side there. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can skin wolf our way in this direction. I want to move him down there. You stay up there. That's all fine. So if we pile in through here, they currently don't actually have any shooting troops. Well, actually, no, they do. What do they have over here? They have Noblar Flingers. They don't really count as shooting troops. They don't even count as troops. So, the massive skin wolf and everything charge. That's all good. See if we can convince them to bring a bunch of their troops down. I don't think it's really going to work. What we can do is pop one of those down. It should do alright, doing a bit of damage. See if we can destroy them a bit more. Oh wow, that was really good because the Noblars got caught in that. How long do they have? 45 seconds. What about them? 38 seconds. Alright, that's okay. We can keep their lead belchers essentially out of things though. We've probably got this in hand. Buddy. Fax enemies all in range. Let's get you. Alright, what we need you to do is attack the giant. And you need to as well. So you really need to get these giants out. How do you guys feel about going this direction? Bunch of skin wolves. A few of them head off that direction. You lot all head in this way. Same with all of these guys. Alright, what I need you to do is drop that in, and we're going to drop... Oh no, that will only work on a hero or a lord. Let's bring a few of you guys back here. These giants are going to be a problem. You don't need to be in combat with the giants though. Get out of that. You get out of there. You on the other hand, giants a good place for you to fight. Alright. You lot, we've got a lot more skin wolves over here to bring in. What do we have? Noblar flingers. They'll have lead belchers somewhere in there. Let's see if we can go in and assassinate this unit of lead belchers. Doing alright here with this pack. Let's get a few of them to specifically go after that unit. How are we doing against their... I want to see if we can get into the lead belchers in the rear here before they can become a problem for us in the main front. Okay, they've actually got a bunch of their lead belchers up here already. Yeah, that's not good for us. How are we doing? We doing alright, boys? Yeah, sort of. Let's close up into them a bit more. Let's get you guys who are waiting out here on the flanks. I'm in here. That giant's almost dead. Let's get a few of these units into the giant here. That skin wolf isn't a very healthy fella. You lot, why are you just sort of all standing around? Get into some of these guys. Let's go. How are we doing over here? Okay. Noblars are getting wrecked there. Ogre bulls are getting wrecked. That's good. Guys, head into the iron guts. Are taking a bit of damage, but that's okay. This lot is actually doing really well back here. Actually, no, we don't really need the Noblars. Well, they're having a lot of trouble with their lead belchers, which is good. Oh, he's coming back. That's alright, but it looks like we've got the edge on their giant, so that's good. Keep attacking the giants, guys. That's where a lot of their power is in those giants. We don't have to worry about these giants, that's fine. Let's just keep grinding away at those units that are over there. Right, you guys into the iron guts. Alright, that's all looking pretty good. Wulfrik, I want you to head over to that side. You guys are really ganging up well on the giants here, which is good. Yeah, that one just got eaten. Head that way. They haven't been able to really shoot anything with these guys, which is good. Which is actually perfect. Let's see if we can actually get through to them. Right, that's all trying to run away now. Yeah, they don't really want to fight us there. Let's see if we can get through there. This lot of skin wolves has done really well in the back line. Most of this, their additional force they bring in have just been destroyed by it. It's gone really well. Oh, looks like their army loss penalties are kicking in too. That's good. It's getting there at least. Except for these giants over here, so we're going to have to get some focus on these giants. Alright, you lot, you're going to have to come in this way as well. What have we got that's not running away at the moment? Not a lot of stuff, to be honest. Most of it's running. See what we can destroy. Most of their force is just, you know, doing a complete runner at the moment. Taking out these two giants will do a lot to help us as well.
Wulfrik the Wanderer, I'll abide. Scalps for my armor.
Now the rest of this force over here going pretty well. You and your skin wolf buddies should try and get into belly gut here. Yeah, those giants are going to be out of here very soon. That one's broken, that one's broken, that's good. How's all this going? There we go, that guy's just gone down as well. It's alright, don't worry about him. Just get onto this guy. Especially you. Let's see. What can we do here? There you go. You guys can have a. You're firing magic at me. I may as well fire some at you. You pull out of there. Some of these other guys in here instead. Yeah, they didn't like that very much. What's left over here? It's a giant, though. There we go. Insanity wins the day. There we go. Lovely. Did take quite a few losses. Wow, his army took a hell of a lot of losses. Probably mostly in the berserkers rather than the skin wolves. The skin wolves just went off and started wrecking some of those reinforcements. It was really good. Giants stood no chance. I didn't even notice that there were the Yetis, to be honest. Should have paid more attention to that. Oh well. But that's good. That's an encampment down. And it pretty much takes all of the armies with it. If this ever continues loading. It's always a concern. Well, I mean, I don't think the skin wolves are actually anti-large, but they're kind of anti-everything, so they're pretty handy for it. Alright, so that's that encampment gone. His army and some of the garrison did survive. That doesn't look like it's going to be much of a problem, though, honestly.
Tribesmen, gather!
Yeah, they look like they took most of those casualties. Are they anti-large? Oh, they are anti-large. There you go. I was wrong. Okay.
Sea fangs ready.
I've only been playing it for a few thousand hours, so it's hard to remember these things.
Yes.
Oh dear. Alright. Let's see, are they... we'll quickly auto-resolve this one away. And we're going to occupy this. Let's have a quick look at how much plus anti-large they do have.
Champions fall.
Let's have a look. Well, give me the thingy. Let me actually... Let's go in here. This will show me if I can find it in here. Now, I want to know now. Anti-large, it's normally just here. Bonus versus anti-large, no, you're not going to say that. There we go. Anti-large plus 30, but that could be because I'm on ultra unit scale as well. Because that can change based on your unit scale. Alright, we'll rearrange some stuff on Leviathan Island.
They can
We'll give you another point of hard to hit just because I like him to have a decent amount of melee defense. And we're going to give him despoilers as well because we'll do the blue line now. That just adds to his survivability.
Wulfrik.
Level 21. That means he is now immortal. I'll give him Glittering Robe and Plague of Rust. We'll get rid of his Scroll of Leeching, give him a Book of Assure. I think Ultra is, in my opinion, it is the most fun to play. But, you know, each their own as well. I'm not telling anyone how to play. Just I find the Ultra sized the most enjoyable. Ancillaries, what do we got? Anything that I should be moving around? I think we're okay there. I'm only going to give him a couple of little things to help his survivability for now.
Where's my next quarry?
Skin Wolf working. Yeah, you can have hardened skin, and let's give you more health. Some more health for
To
them's
the
a good
four
idea.
corners.
I always like to make my heroes tanky before I make them damagey. Because if they're not going to live through a battle, then they're not going to be able to put out the damage anyway. Yep, Kill for Corn. Definitely want him to have that. Let's have a look. What else we got? Campaign movement range plus 50 when not embedded, so we don't want that. That's going to be the last thing we give him. Causes terror. Enemy leadership -4. We'll get to give him this one because extra frenzy for the skin wolves and charge bonus, and the hungry blades for the skin wolves. They're just going to be.
Despoil
It's going to be offensive how just destructive they are, and I like it that way. We'll continue buffing this guy a bit, I think.
Chieftain of the tribe.
Yep, giving him that, so more melee defense
Dominate.
for these guys. Fireball, Kindle Flame, and 2 points into Burning Head for you. That's pretty good. We're destroying that building because I'm not going to have that over here. Oh. So he's got the crumbling castle. I've burnt those ones down. I'm going to burn these two down as well.
Slaughter the sheep.
He fled.
None
Should mean he can probably catch him there.
I obey only the great Maw.
Let's have a look. See if he can actually catch him out there on the high seas. He can. He can't get away. Can't get away from me. We'll flat him aside. That's good. He should be in our territory here. So, no, he still doesn't get replenishment anyway.
The eternal challenge.
Boo, no replenishment.
Now.
Sadness. Need him to have all 4 points in that, so we'll continue him with that.
Your will.
Dead Blade.
Bring death.
To get them to the next level.
Enslave
He
the
didn't get
suburbs.
anything.
World Walker.
Can I give Skiller? He's got... Do I actually have any armor? No, I don't have any extra armor. He's got that. I wish I could... No, he's already got his talisman. We're not going to give him... I never remember to use that. No, nothing worth giving Skiller. He's already immortal, so I feel okay giving him stuff. You've still got a ways to go over here. Currently,
You're no better than fodder.
geez, their strength rank is 4. Strength rank 1. Do I even know them yet? No. Good. I don't want to know strength rank 1.
I have only one good ear.
Ah. You've only got one good ear, that's fine. You just hang out over there, Mr. Icaclaw. You'll be right. I'll go through another end turn. See what we can do. Did I actually have any 2 of the items I could fuse? Because I do like fusing the items, but I don't think, because I think you can only fuse the items that are the same type. Or have I been missing something again? Should have been a professional at game. He game good. I don't know if my monkey brain will ever activate. Let's see. Clan Scuttle. What are you doing? What you guys doing? Oh yeah, I've got good relations with those particular Skavens. They'll be fine. They love me. They love me in the chaos hugs I give them. I'm so wonderful with my chaos hugs. They're all pointy and mutatey and stuff. Just how the Skaven like them. It's like hugging primordial ooze. I think that's more what actually hugging like a Nurgle greater team would be like. It's like hugging primordial ooze. Alright, so Mr. Wulfrik, let's have a quick look here. So, yeah, because I don't think I can. Oops. Oh, keep your giant blade. So yeah, so I need 2 of the same type to be able to fuse. I want to keep that, but yeah, wish I could fuse them.
Masters, yes.
Oh, I'm not that addicted to warpstone, I swear.
Challenge?
My teeth naturally glow this way. Is that actually gonna make it there? I'm not sure if it does. Let's find out.
Overrun the
You
world.
go into the town. Get your replenishment. It does make it. It's not really worth fighting, though. I will annihilate that. And we will sack it. It's always got to get the extra cash off it.
I am the wanderer.
And we'll
Done and
sit there and raid. See, this is why I should just fight it manually anyway, because you always lose too many things. It's so annoying.
undefeated.
So annoying. More income from sacking settlements.
Who's next?
Who's next? Ah, you know, that guy. He lives just down the street. Go get him.
No
Go on.
escape.
Go on,
Let's
get him.
fight.
He was saying rude things about your mother. Fueled by rage. Enabled if his point's less than 50%. But he's going to be more dangerous anyway, so we'll just give him that. Marauder loot bag. Let's see. Yeah, so the Marauder loot bag isn't... Actually, wait. Yeah, that's from raiding. 10%. Speed plus 10%. See, for me, that's good to put on one of my heroes. Because I do actually quite a lot of raiding, putting it on one of these guys when they hit level 20 is actually is a good thing for me. What do we got here? What do we got here? You get upgraded. We'll go for the control building there. I do want to go for war mammoths, just because I want to be able to. I want to have access to them at least. But I also want Fimir and the Bale Fiends. I really like the Bale Fiends. I'll put the war mammoths buildings in here. I'm building up like a decent sized little
Tribal fury.
little kitty at the moment, which is good. You, my friend, we're going to give you some more. Let's fuse. No, we'll fuse these three because he's rank 8 with a rank 7. So, and we'll give him a couple more of them to replenish his losses. So he'll just be a little bit longer. There. Scarecrow banner. I think, pretty sure that is just a massive waste of having it. Like I've actually seen, like when you've got the Scarecrow banner on, it's actually done the opposite of, like when you got your auto resolve and all that sort of stuff, you go and you put it onto one of your units and your results for auto resolve get worse by putting the Scarecrow banner on a unit rather than better, which is insane. Oh yeah, we've got this unit that we've got this ancillary in your army. Once you put it on a unit, your chances of winning go down. Like, wait, what?
Are you here to negotiate or to be?
Oh, he's going to give me money and he's going to have a trade agreement with me. I wanted a trade agreement with him anyway, so 2,000 gold is a nice little bit of icing on my delicious trade agreement cake. So that's good. I'm making friends with all of the Skavens. Who knows what awesome mutated beasts one day they might be able to give me if it ever sort of turned out that way, which I don't think it will. Don't think they'll ever add that sort of thing in there, being able to recruit their beasties. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, some of their beasts. And I'd actually really like them to add some units to the Skaven, because I actually really like Skaven. One of my favourite races. I actually think they should have the Because right near the end of Warhammer on the tabletop, they had rat ogres that had rattling guns for hands, and that's just insane. And I'd love that. I'd really love that. Alliance and cheese, yeah. Bit of hero stealing. It's good. Nothing like a bit of hero stealing. I've actually never done that. For some reason, it's never just, I don't know. But I think it's a good idea. 100%. Let's see. I want some of this, because I want to get this movement. I want to get this one. I want to get the longer hulls, because that's just really good. The extra sacking income. And being immune to high seas attrition. That I don't need. I'm not going to have marauders. That's always good for the extra post-battle loot. Yeah, so it's time to head into that. I did a lot of the tabletop early on. Many years ago. But yeah, then when they went to kill it off, that was very sad. And it kind of felt like a stab in the eye. Wulfrik and Felix, that I think is a really good series. I've got the Wulfrik and Felix series. I read that a few years ago. Really good. Really good. That is good as well. Income from ports plus 20% faction wide. That's awesome because I've got lots of ports. And what else we got? Casual plate plus 20% all armies. Perfect.
My challenge? Undeniable.
We don't need to do that. We can't move him anyway, so we'll put him into raiding stance so that we earn more cash.
What?
Yeah, the Wulfrik and Felix series is really good. I've read a lot of their 40k ones as well. I actually really like the Gaunt's Ghost series. Really like that. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I think Games Workshop over the years have done a bit wrong, but the actual riders they use are really good. My plastic crack collection, the thing is, it's not just my plastic crack collection, because my wife really got into painting as well. So I've kind of got a double sort of whammy of the plastic crack. So lots of there's I think most of my dwarves got painted. Most of the wife's Skaven got painted. There is some scenery and stuff we've got that's unpainted, and I've probably got an entire army of Dark Angels, and I've got a couple of what are they called? The Night units as well from Warhammer 40,000 that are unpainted. So yes, I do have a fair few $100 of, well, probably close to $1,000-ish worth of it, all kind of sitting about the place. So yeah, it's quite the collection. It's fine though. It's fine. Ooh, Fimir. I can get the Bale Fiends now. Uncompromising Sanguine. Sanguine's probably not that bad, actually. Fleet-footed would be better for them. Currently none of those available. I'll get a Sanguine one. I want to put one of these guys into Wulfrik's army. See how they go. Get the feeling the wife is battling her cat again. Okay, no. Apparently he's battling himself. Never mind then. He's just running around having a fight with himself. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my Warhammer plastic crack collection is pretty large. My So back in the late 90s, early 2000s, he says, revealing how old he is, I was collecting a lot of the Warhammer Armies and Warhammer 40,000 codexes and Warhammer Armies books for both of those as well. So I've got a lot of the older rule books and everything sort of scattered about because I really like the lore behind so many of the different races. And I was buying all of these books knowing I was never going to have armies of most of them. I wanted the lore, which of course is completely available online very easily now. So, but I still got the books anyway. I've actually got so very long ago, back in the ancient times, when Games Workshop still did metal miniatures, and they did white metal miniatures. But you go before then to the even older times when we all felt like poisoning ourselves painting lead miniatures. I've got some of those lead miniatures still sitting around in the house. They're very heavy. They're quite heavy little lead miniatures. And so you've got all these lead miniatures, and it's just like you just then think about the insanity of painting lead miniatures with a paintbrush, holding a lead miniature in your hand, painting it. And one of the ways keeping the tip of your paintbrush to have a nice tip to it, of course, is you put the paintbrush in your mouth. So you're constantly doing that, painting your lead miniature. And just like, I'm holding a piece of lead and putting paint on it and then essentially licking it. What the fuck is wrong with me? How am I going to be an adult and still be sane after doing that? It's just not going to happen. It's just not fucking hell. You just look back on these things and you're just like, what insanity was I on? But it's all right. It's all good.
Strike first. It is settled.
Alrighty, let's see. We can't quite make it to there, so
Offerings.
that's all right.
Death. I will butcher.
You can certainly raid them.
a fear.
Certainly raid them.
Handle it.
Yeah, it's when you look back on it and you're just like, they could actually sell
Undeniable.
lead toys to children at a time when there was it was even after the time that there was a big hysteria about there being lead paint on toys and things like that. They were selling literal pieces of lead to children to go and paint. It's just, it would then be like going, oh yeah, and we're going to sell you this drop sheet for your painting as well. Yeah, it's fireproof. It's made out of asbestos. That way you're painting your lead miniature on an asbestos sheet, because that would make about as much sense as painting lead miniatures. Like, what the I don't know. Crazy times. Just crazy. And it's not like we didn't know all these things were bad for us. Because there used to be warnings and things even on there to make sure you always washed your hands after painting and all that sort of stuff. It's just like, oh dear. Oh, it's asbestos. Asbestos is good stuff. Like it'd been around a really long time. Like way back in the day, the kings of England used to actually have it. They used it as tablecloths. Because what they do is at the end of a meal, they'd astound everybody by throwing their fireproof tablecloth onto the fire and not having it burn. Ooh. And so people over in the UK, like lords and all that sort of stuff, were having asbestos handkerchiefs and all sorts of stuff made. So you'd be blowing your nose into some asbestos, that sort of stuff. And it's kind of like asbestos is kind of like things like the silicon they use for the stone tops for kitchens and that sort of stuff. Now they're talking about, you've got to ban all that because there's silicosis in people's lungs. And then you've also got things like fiberglass and even carbon fiber that, talking about, it's not very good for you and all these sorts of things. And it's like, well, once you've got it impregnated into like silicon and that, or into so that it's into its medium, it's perfectly not dangerous. It's oh yeah, the old asbestos brake discs. Yep. Well, occasionally, I think it was only it was a few years ago. It turned out some of the Great Wall Motors cars that were imported into Australia actually had asbestos brake pads in them. And there was a bit of an uproar about that from the government. Everyone else just kind of went, yeah, it's not that surprising.
Let's fight.
Yeah, what do you expect them to do, really? It's not that surprising. Also, I saw a YouTuber as well. There was a recall on a bath mat that he got. And he got it from, he'd gotten it from Temu or something like that, one of those. And there was a recall on it because it contained asbestos. It's just a bath mat that he's been using for years. And it's like, oh, okay. It has asbestos in it, apparently. Okay, whatever. We're always going to find out more things are going to kill us anyway. It's always going to happen. More and more things. They'll be like, oh, it turns out all of this stuff we decided was really good for us. It turns out it's all carcinogenic. And we're all going to die because of it. But in the end, we're all going to die anyway. So
My beasts
that takes a pretty depressing turn. But we can't completely save ourselves from everything. Otherwise, all we do is hide in a cave and never do anything at all. And that's just boring. I mean, I work in a data center, and part of working with in data centers and that sort of thing, because you do a lot of cabling, and it's all fiber optic cabling. You're plugging fiber optic cabling literally into lasers, and so you've got to be very careful because you can send yourself blind just doing your normal day-to-day work if you look into the lasers wrong, because it's all infrared light and you can't see it. You don't know. You literally can't see when it's burning your retinas, because it also has a delayed effect sort of thing. So it doesn't burn it instantly. It sort of will appear after time. Ah, yes, of course. After they've nationalised it, of course. It's always going to be. It's always going to be after. It's I don't know. Yeah, I'm waiting for them to just tell me that my job is now too dangerous to be performed at all. I won't mind, because then at least I'll be able to probably get some sort of compensation from the government for having to do it, or maybe my pay will go up for hazards. That'd be nice. Start getting hazard pay because of it. That'd be good. Yeah. We're always going to find out more and more things are just deadly and dangerous and horrible for us. It's like, well, all we do is... What are we going to do? We can't just go hide in a cave and shiver in fear of life. It's ridiculous. We've still just got to keep pushing forward and doing our thing. Campaign movement range plus 10%. Definitely want that. We'll go for that. Which plus 5. Marauder units. Terrible. No need for that. You continue heading that direction. I'm in Australia. Oop. Smacking the microphone.
The correct path.
We'll go attack here. We will raise it for the crow.
I am the wanderer. Done and done.
Next turn,
Only what I
we'll
listen
take
to
him out.
is me.
You can land here. And we'll let you do some raiding with them. And then next turn we'll go to war with them. I think that seems like a good idea. Oh, we're everywhere. We are. There's for some reason there's a decent amount of us. I know, like Legend of Total War, he lives up in up around near Brisbane, either in Brisbane or near Brisbane. I can't remember anymore. I haven't actually seen him doing a lot of streaming recently though. I know he's an Australian. I don't know about many others, to be honest. Ooh, disciplined. We'll grab that. Another Bale Fiend. But Australians are terrible. There's actually not many of us, but for some reason we managed to. There's always one of us somewhere amongst almost everything to do with the world, poking our noses and poking at things with a stick. Because we live in a weird country where we poke at random things with a stick. What's this? Oh, it's just something trying to kill me. Fucking hell. Not again. Ah. You know? What the hell? So, yes, there's definitely something wrong with us all over here. So I take it you knowing so much about Canada, you're a Canadian. So, which is not a bad thing. I very much like Canadians. Fantastic group of people. Fantastic group of people.
Don't anger me. When I'm angry, I make challenges.
Ooh, he makes challenges. You still want to have a trade agreement with me, even though I'm currently raiding you. Silly, silly, silly. Silly, silly, silly. Oh, ow. Come on, Nick. Work with me here. I get... Alright, so... He thinks he can hold his territory against me, does he? It's not going to happen. He thinks he can try and bribe me with... Ooh, that's not very good. Where's that? He can try and bribe me with trading with me and stuff. I don't know. You can come from raiding, you come from sacking. Yep, definitely want that. Oh, we do love drinking over here. We really do. We can't help it. There's not much else to do over here, to be honest. We live in a giant empty continent. But no, I like it. We can all get along with with some nice drinking. It's fantastic. It's good. And we all like to, you know, hang around something hot and cook meat, and generally just have a good time. I love it. I love it. That's why we can all get along so well. And of course, we can all laugh at the Americans as well, which is always good. Alright. Got yourself a nice little encampment here. We're going to have to get rid of you though. Say goodbye to old Scraggy. Bye bye, Scrag. Ooh, Banner of Swiftness there actually. That's a really good banner. Bye bye, Scrag. I'm going to pop you into encamp stance so that you replenish over there. That's all going fine. Yep, we're at +3.
Chieftain of the tribe.
We're going to get you, Mr. Chieftain of the tribe. Or with anyone else that I know of? No. Well, the wildlife is a bit crazy over here, but it's not actually as bad as we do like to tell everyone. It's actually not really that bad. Because as long as you, basically, it's pretty simple. Don't play with the brown snakes and stuff like that. Leave them, or leave the snakes alone. Leave the spiders alone, and you're pretty much good. There was a spider in the house. What is it? Last week? Mostly it's fine though. Years ago there was a small redback spider. They're one of the very much you don't mess with spiders in Australia. There was where I did have a small family of them in the garage, but I don't like having those ones around because they will kill you, and they're actually quite aggressive as well. So we tend to like to get rid of those ones. But my wife, who is a New Zealander, is absolutely terrified of all spiders, no matter how big. So in my house, all spiders must die. But since moving into the house we're in now, things like huntsmans, which are normally the spiders that you see in Australia that are the biggest spiders, ones that can get up to about the size of a man's hand, they're actually not venomous or anything. Like if they bite you, it'll hurt, but they're not actually dangerous. It's mostly the smaller ones in Australia that are actually dangerous when it comes to spiders. But yeah, the big thing is actually snakes. Don't really mess with them. And really just let most of the wildlife do its thing. Try not to hit a kangaroo with a car. That's probably the most common interaction you have with any Australian animal is you'll come across it with your car. And that's a bit of an annoyance because they tend to be fairly resilient, and yeah, you don't really want to get into a tangle with a kangaroo. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things. We really like to say that Australia is a very dangerous country, but it's not as dangerous as we say. It's yeah, once you're kind of used to it, you're fine. You three go over that way to kill those flingers. Alright, well, we've pretty much got most of the rest of this already well in hand. They're fleeing. There we go. We'll squash them. You go this way. Same with you guys. Overall, we're doing pretty well here. Well, yeah, it's like because I see things that we're over in like Canada and that sort of thing where there's things where you want to avoid moose and that sort of thing, hitting them with a car. It's very similar to that. You know, you're probably not going to interact with them a lot, but yeah, you don't want to hit them with a car. I'm in one of the more temperate zones. I'm over sort of on the east coast, sort of not quite on the coast, a bit inland, but sort of east coast sort of area. It's quite green around here. Summer's pretty hot, but like it's a perfectly livable area. Our summer is very dry. It kind of feels like if somebody was trying to burn you with a magnifying glass, that's what summer in Australia is kind of like. Oh yeah, we actually have so probably about 100 kilometers south of where I am. We have a lot of deer. We actually have quite a deer pest problem in Australia at the moment. Not as bad as the cane toad problem, but it's one of the problems.
Tribesmen, gather!
Yeah, I've seen a couple of things about like people hitting moose and just moose in general and that sort of stuff. And oh Jesus, like kangaroos are bad. Hitting a wombat's really bad as well because they just destroy the bottom of your car as well. But hitting a moose, geez, like it looks like it just about will take the top, like the roof, the entire roof of your car off. It's like, geez, like yeah, that's a bit of a freaky one to me. It's just because they stand so tall. Kangaroos in Australia, you mostly hit them because they kind of come out of nowhere, and as much as you try to avoid them, they still almost try and get in your way, and oh my, they're just a pain in the ass. Like kangaroos are basically a giant rat. And we do things like, so near where I live, we actually have, every year they have a cull of kangaroos. They'll kill about 1,500 of them, just to kind of lower the population a bit so that we crash into them less. Yeah, I've heard that about the moose. Like that'll happen occasionally if you hit a kangaroo in Australia. Normally, because what can happen is with a kangaroo, it will go through your windscreen if you hit it right or wrong, and it'll thrash about, and it can kick somebody to death. So yeah, like you say, yeah, the because I've seen a few things where they show like crash tests using moose analogs and that sort of stuff. Because they're so tall, they just straight down on top of you, and that's it, game over. They're big, they're heavy, and they just kind of stand there in a very dumb way in the road, and you've just got to come across them when you're driving, and you won't see it till it's too late. So it's a similar problem to over here. It actually, I've found it kind of upsets people sometimes because they're like, oh, you've got these, it's your one of your native iconic animals and that sort of stuff, and it's like, yeah, but they're everywhere. There's literally millions of kangaroos in this country. We need less. When we actually have droughts here, the kangaroos will actually they'll dehydrate and that sort of stuff, and so they'll die really horrible deaths and that sort of stuff. So at that stage, it's like, you know what, we actually want to cull them a bit with that. Yeah, there is going to be forever an ongoing war with kangaroos in this country, I reckon. I don't think we'll ever win that one. The kangaroos are definitely going to win that one. We lost to the emus, so I don't see us doing any better against kangaroos. Yeah, apparently we're very bad at fighting our own wildlife. But we're also very stupid at fighting our own wildlife because we introduced cane toads to our own country to try and eliminate cane beetles. And that went horribly wrong because now cane toads are all through Queensland and Northern Territory. And they're horrible, horrible toads that do a huge amount of damage to the wildlife up there. And they don't even do the things what they were introduced to do. Because a cane toad is on the ground and a cane beetle is about 6 foot up where the cane toad can't reach it. So that was like one of the stupidest things the Australian government has ever done. It's introduce an invasive species that's going to destroy a lot of stuff and not do the job we were hoping it would do. What the hell? Come on. Why? Why did we do these things?
Norska.
Didn't even think about it beforehand.
Done.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I meant to occupy that, not destroy it. Oh. High attention pay good. Oh, well, I mean, that's still good. It gets me a bit more allegiance with the gods. It's fine. It's fine. It'll get my ports making more money. Oh, well. Oh, well. You head that way, my friend. Yeah, we've got that going up. That's good. Why are you on -7? Oh, wait. There's that. 2 more turns of that. That's -5. Only that doesn't account for all of it. What the hell? Oh, I'm at 1. I've got another less war. Yeah, it is a classic case of government action where the committee gets together, works out this is going to work, and then they suddenly realise, oh no, it's not going to work, is it? Yeah. When are we going to do the introduction of those? Oh, 2 years ago. Oh.
I hear you.
It's like, oh my god, come on, guys. Get your shit together. Just a little bit. That's all we ask. You know, you don't have to get your shit together like a lot. Just a little bit. I haven't managed it though. Fucking useless. A lot of them. Anyway, that's about as far as I should get into politics. Oh dear. Let's see if. Let's have a look. So we'll do this quest. Raid Tower of Crack. Oh my! I've got to. Jeez. What? Yeah, that's That's not easy to get to. Really? Oh well. Well, that hunt's gonna be going nowhere for a while. Oh my god. You know what I've never done? I've never actually done the sword of Torgold fight.
To the 4 corners.
Can I actually do the sword of Torgold fight at the moment? Let's have a look. If I go, let's see, no. Oh, it gives you an option to see what you're up against. Okay, I've got lots of peasants, some spearmen, okay. 4 javelin and a shaman, okay. Oh yeah, because it's because he's you just need the anti-large, don't you? Yeah. I'm gonna do this fight though. I've never done the Sword of Torgold. Never done this one. Apparently, I'm going to have a Pyrrhic victory. Let's give Wulfrik the Banner of Swiftness. He can be nice and fast. and go charging about the place. Peasants I'm not concerned about. They're not concerned about. What does this look like? Let's see what we can do. Yeah, Wulfrik is probably one of the ones I haven't played very much for anything. And I figure, you know, there's nothing wrong with going in a bit blind. Watch the castle. Okay. Okay. Cavalry. Cavalry are always a pain. Should be okay though. Should. I mean, they're all anti-large. So.
Give me the courtesy of a worthy fight. I come here seeking champions, but look, they send peasants. Their cowardly lords don't deserve their riches, so we shall kill them and take all that we see. Then the rest of Bretonia. My masters will receive these offerings by my sword. Kill at will.
Ah, trebuchet as well. Okay. Trebuchet are a little bit more annoying. Okay. Oh, yep. So they'll bring stuff down from there. Okay, that's alright. That's alright. Should be able to manage this. Oh, archers will be a bit annoying. Do I have much in the way of... Oh, I've got some missile resistance. Wouldn't call it a great deal of it, though. Alright, let's... First thing we want to do is get across and work on destroying this peasant army. What does that actually do? He's now got 73 speed. That's not bad at all. Now, so what we're going to want to do is... see if most of the reinforcements are going to come from castle direction. Probably want to try and have the most of my force over that side. So you lot, there we go, you head off that direction. Ah, it's all good, it's all good. Now, unsurprisingly, their peasant units are just getting absolutely melted. Not a surprise at all. So we can keep gathering our force here. That's good. I'll bring these guys back this way. You guys head to them. Does he have magic attacks? No, he doesn't at the moment. He'll be fine. Oh, yeah, good old Green Knight. That's alright. It's all good. He'll be fine. Get those spearmen here. Come on, yeah, you go get her. Go get her. See what more forces they're going to bring back to us. Go get that peasant mob. They seem to have rallied. Oh no, there we go. There's the archers. You guys go get the archers, please. You're doing pretty well there. Let's bring you guys back here a bit. I can see the cavalry there. These guys should be able to do absolutely shredding in here. Yeah, these guys, they're breaking pretty well. Go get him. So what do we have here? Oh, yep, the trebuchets, of course. Yeah, they're getting hit with the trebuchets. Let's send you to the trebuchets. And we're gonna get most of our force head in that direction. See how these guys are going. Don't really want those peasant archers to come back. So let's go and hit them. You guys wanna have a bit of fun here? Ah, men-at-arms with pole arms, eh? Alright, I think we're good over there now. Let's bring this lot back this way. Most of this little force they've sent down here is falling to pieces rapidly. That's good. Let's go meet the trebuchets up there. Do you have magical attacks? No, yeah, none of them have magical attacks, but oh well. Oh, you got a peasant mob rallying over there. Let's take out these trebuchets. That peasant mob is now no longer rallying. There we go. They've now run off the battlefield, so that's good. They think they can rally, do they? Oh, who are you? Alrighty, let's hit their knights. See if we can get a bit of a surround going in here. They're gonna break. There we go. That's good. Come on here. Come here, Gillies. Come on. We can get a counter charge going in there. We got yous. We got yous. Go for those men-at-arms. What do we have coming in here? That is Adelhard, Paravon, Unbreakable, eh? Got a neat little surround going over here. That's good. You three, go for these knights errant at the moment. Like some of the archers might be coming back, that's alright.
Wulfrik the Wanderer! Decapitate!
Sorry, knights. I'm very disappointed in your prowess.
Sate my breath!
He says, knowing full well that a lot of his army is anti-large. Alright, let's get everyone over this way so that we can go and help our men-at-arms. Our men-at-arms? No. Our Marauder champions. Because they're getting a bit surrounded now. Oh, and those knights are just nasty. Look at that. That's alright. Reinforcements are coming, don't worry. Don't worry about him. We'll get him in a minute. We want to rout as many of their units as possible first. We're just dragging him. See if we kind of need to get rid of their knights, I think. Yeah, our Marauder champions have really taken a beating there. I don't know why he's coming back in. He's not going to do well.
Wulfrik
Wulfrik,
Consider it done.
you've got a job to do, buddy. You've all got a job to do as well. You're going to have to hit these knights hard. Good old anti-large. One of their lords is now down. Yeah, anti-large just tearing them to pieces. That's good. What do we got? Knight Terran. Yeah. Oh, they've shattered now. That's good. Let's see. Skiller, I'd like you to head over this way. We seem to have a few units over here coming to play. Let's see. Let's hit him with that. Let's hit him. You play with these guys, Skiller. That'll be good. Yep, that's all shattered now.
Once we have them, back to the longships.
Sorry, Mr. Green Knight. You've got a lot of anti-large fighting you at the moment. They all want to eat you alive. They're very hungry. Yeah, we'll give you back what little health you've lost. We'll throw that onto him. Let's lower his chance of living a bit more. There you go. There we go. Oh, where's he wandering off to? There we go. One sword of Torgold acquired. 72 losses, pretty much everything in that Marauder unit that just kind of ended up lagging behind. That's alright. That's okay. The good thing is the skin wolves are just so ridiculously fast. And because they do a bit of a spread out pattern, the trebuchets just don't really work on them as well. Anti-large means that the knights come in, and if we can get a few units of the skin wolves on them, the knights just get demolished pretty quickly as well. So overall, that went pretty well. What killed the most? Let's have a look. A couple killed by them. Knights of the Realm got one. Yeah, there we go. Easily. Yeah, that would have been like the main charge into them doing most of that damage as well. Easily them. Even he only got to kill 7. There you go. Sword of Tor. I always want to put a V in it for some reason. I want to say Torvgold, but it's Torgold. There we go. Lovely little boost for old Wulfrik here. Let's give him some unnatural healing for his army.
Where's my next quarry?
Where's your next quarry? Well, give me a second. Give me a second, buddy. Let's make these guys faster, because like one of the great things about them is just their speed, how quickly they get across the battlefield is good. Like all these guys now, melee defense 54, melee attack 59, yeah, weapon strength 81, speed 79. It's like having just like a lot of cavalry that doesn't act as cavalry. Like, I really like these guys as well. They've got a really high melee defense. Really good armor and everything. They actually do really well. but they just can't keep up with the rest of the army.
Challenger.
Alright. See, all that's done. All that's done. And that is going to be where I'm going to end tonight's live stream. So I'm going to be done for the night. I've got 2 more live streams still planned. So Saturday I'm going to be doing Saturday and Sunday I'm going to be doing World of Warcraft hardcore. See if I can finally get myself up to at least level 50 in that without dying again. We'll see how that goes. But thank you for watching tonight. I've been Dapper Ninja. Please help me out by liking, subscribing, following on Twitch, doing all of those sort of cool things. And I will see you in the next one. I do plan on continuing this campaign. I'm actually really enjoying it. And I really like how well he actually does, considering he basically hasn't had any updates in quite a while. So I hope you all have a good night or a good day, wherever you're at in the world. I hope you're doing well. I'll see you again later. Hope you all have a good one. See you later.